Hello and welcome back to the monthly search update from Artemis Marketing. I'm Justin Aldridge, the Technical Director. Now, what's been going on in search in July? Well, actually, July has been quite a quiet month, which is a good thing. So there haven't been any significant updates or developments from Google, and that's really good because at the moment, so many businesses are really focused on just trying to recover so much of the business they've lost because of the coronavirus over the past few months. And so the focus is very much on that more than just trying to second guess what Google's doing and changes to its algorithm. In fact, one of the Google engineers recently talks about the fact that the page experience update, which is the update which I discussed in my previous video, which is very much about page speed loading and the elements and how they load on the site and the whole sort of experience of the page and the website becomes a ranking factor. They're not going to introduce that until next year. And in fact, they said that they'll give 6 months notice before that actually comes into effect, which is really good to know. So it gives us plenty of time to make sure all of our clients are perfectly set up to make sure that that update affects them positively. Apart from that, there's been a couple of interesting videos that Google engineers have uploaded to the Google Webmasters YouTube channel. Talking about page speed, which one I just mentioned a second ago, and the other one is about crawl budget. And that's really about maximizing Google crawling your site, finding the content that it's supposed to find, and not overloading your server. And actually there's a bit of quite interesting discussion on that video about making sure that Google only indexes and finds the pages that you really want them to crawl. And that's a big thing, something that we do a lot of in Artemis. We always make sure that we remove all this superfluous content and low value pages from websites. It's a really, really big factor to make sure that the pages that we do want to rank are the ones that actually rank. So how was July for a lot of businesses from a traffic perspective? Well, actually from a traffic perspective, it's been really interesting. Now we have access to many hundreds of websites of our own, of our clients, so we can see lots of trends across lots of different industries. And what we've seen is generally across nearly all websites that we have access to, there has been a significant increase in traffic in July compared to June. And in fact, in some cases, for example, anything real estate related has been far exceeded even previous traffic levels. And so some industries are recovering unbelievably well. Others are still quite slow. Anything to do with travel is still generally struggling. So especially going into other travel to other European countries, for example, any of those sorts of websites are still very, very low traffic. But we expect that, and that's going to be like that probably for quite some time. But for a lot of industries, actually things have really started to pick up. Now we've seen a lot of increases in traffic. We haven't seen quite the same level of increase in terms of conversions and sales, not all the time. Now this is very general, it's not very specific to any particular website or anything, but just in general, the conversions are slightly lower. So we're spending quite a lot of time on our client sites at the moment, making sure we're really working on those conversions, how we can maximize all of that traffic that comes into the website. And that's a really big focus for us at the moment. And the other thing is, and in fact, they were talking about it on some of these videos, the Google engineers, about the crawling of websites and the need for freshness and page where freshness is important. And the fact that we spend a lot of time on our client sites making sure that content is fresh, that we get good links to that content, because we've got to keep making sure that that website and that content is still relevant today, because content that was written 2 years ago, how does Google know that that content is still the best content today? And refreshing content and making it better and better and better and getting good links to it as well. It's all part of the package to make sure that we give the best result to Google, the best thing it can deliver to a user for a given search query. And that's a big part of what we do here at Artemis, and a big focus is that getting that content there, high quality, fresh content supported by some good link building. So just a short video today because, well, there's not a lot to report on from a search perspective. Google has kindly not given us any major headaches and made any significant changes and developments to its algorithm over the last month. And we're really seeing some positive movements for a lot of our clients now, which is really, really good to see. Very, very welcome. And we hope that trend continues. And of course, we're helping our clients continue that trend by working on their content, working on that freshness, and working on that authority building going forward. So if you have any questions, remember you can email me directly, please. My email address is justin.aldridge@artemis.marketing. Happy to chat about anything. If you want to discuss any ideas, anything that you want to do for your own digital marketing in general, let me know. Happy to discuss anything that we can do to help your business through these times. And I'm here for you. So get in touch if you need to. If not, then have a great August, and I'll be back in a month's time. Thanks. Bye.